Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Star Wars Speederbike with a Scout Trooper. And this is a Toys R Us exclusive, and this is how he looks in packaging from the front. Alright, and here we have the Speederbike outside of packaging, and this is a really cool set. You have the Speederbike, and it comes with a translucent stand. And basically it packs onto the back of the Speederbike itself, and then it comes with this turret thing, and this actually clamps on to the shaft right here, so you could actually have them standing instead of having it attached to the stand if you so choose to, and which I'll show in a sec. But right now let's take a look at the Scout Trooper itself. It's riding the Speederbike very naturally, and look, his legs could actually reach the foot pedals, so which is nice. And then we have the what do you call this, the handlebars right there. And there's the Speederbike itself, and unlike the previous Speederbike, it doesn't have that that gimmick of breaking apart. And this Speederbike is actually smaller than the previous version. And here's that third leg, and you could just attach that to that piece right there. Here you just clamps on like that, and now you have a third leg. So you have those two foot pedals on the ground, and this third leg supporting the Speederbike. Nicely done. And there's the turret. There's instruction showing you how to take it apart and reassemble it, so you could attach it to the base of this vehicle, but it's kind of silly. I don't think I'll do that. And now let's take a closer look at the Speederbike itself. Detailing on it is really good, actually, this time around. The foot pedals does not interconnect with the back ends here, and if you want to lift those two pieces up, you will have to do it manually. There's a little pouch back there, and as you can see, the figure actually fits on here very naturally, which is really impressive. Let's do a comparison with the older Speederbike first. Alright, here we have the back one is the older version, and the front it's the newer version. As you can see, you can clearly see it's definitely a bit longer. And as far as the length of this vehicle, it's about, if you're counting all the way to the tips, it's about 7 inches tall, while the old one it's about 8 inches tall. 8 inches in length. So yeah, clearly see the difference between the two. And as for the figure itself, the Scout Trooper is very articulated. He does come with two of these snub pistol, or whatever you want to call these. Currently I only have one showing, but it does come with two. As far as articulation, head is on the ball joint, and then the base there's also another ball joint. So the range of motion, it's a lot more, so that's why he can look up while he's riding the Speederbike. And then the shoulders are ball hinge, elbows are ball hinge, and then under the glove there's a swivel. And in the chest there's ball joint, and I believe nothing around the waist. The hips are ball hinged, knees are ball hinged, and the ankles are also ball hinged. So range of motion on this guy, it's quite good. There's the back side of the Scout Trooper. Nicely done. And here you can see how far up the Scout Trooper can look. As you can see, you see a ball joint right there, and then base of that rod, there's another ball joint around the neck. So the range of motion, it's quite good for the Scout Trooper. Now I'm having this Scout Trooper manning the turret. And let's take a look at the Speederbike itself now. This section, the front here, can be lifted, so you can look at the engine. And here, once it's lifted, you could clearly see the engine right there. Just a nice touch. On this side, you can see these two wires, these two tubes, I guess, are actually made out of softer rubber. Here's the bike again. And on the back you see this cross peg hole, which can be slotted in with the stand. And here's one last look at the Speederbike attached to the stand. Just a very nice touch, actually. I like this a lot. I'm very happy with this. Picked it up at Toys R Us. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. I heard it's supposed to cost 20 bucks, but at the Toys R Us I went to, it was $21.99. So give or take about 20 to 23, somewhere around there. So. But it's definitely a cool piece. It's definitely worth picking up. So there you go. Thanks for watching.